Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Leena and I hope that you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your beautiful comments. Thank you for your love, your support. For any details regarding personal bookings, please refer to the description box of the video. So today I'm doing a coffee cup reading on the topic, the truth that you need to hear right now. The options are in front of you. You have to take your time, choose any of the images that you feel drawn to, and accordingly you can pause the video wherever you feel like. I will also show you the images up close one by one. So group number one, this is your image. And group number two, this is going to be your image. Hello group number one, whosoever chose this image, this is going to be your reading. As I was starting your reading, I got the message of feeling guilty. I'm getting this energy or this message intuitively that some of you feel guilty about something. You are doing it subconsciously. It's the guilt feeling that holds you back. Maybe you had to cut someone out of your life. Maybe you were not there for your loved one when they needed, or something on the similar lines, where you somewhere deep down feel that you could have contributed in some way. The outcome could have been different. What if this? And as I say that, I see the number 369. I feel that you need to understand one thing. Many a times things will be out of your control, or they will happen as they are supposed to happen. Sometimes you are not meant to be there. Sometimes you're not meant to help someone. Sometimes you are it's not your job, or it's something that was not for you. Okay, it was meant to happen the way it happened. I have a feeling someone here, there's a lot of guilt that holds you back from doing a lot, from claiming good things for yourself, for claiming something that you feel, oh, I could have this, but somewhere deep down you still feel guilty, or you keep waiting for something to change, which is not possible. It won't. Okay. And yeah, that is something I channeled right at the beginning of the reading. I'm also very strongly channeling the name of goddess Chinnamastha. Ma Chinnamastha represents, like, when you look at her picture, if you're not aware of the iconography of the goddess, maybe you can just Google it. And her head is beheaded. She's beheaded and holding her own skull on one of her hands. And there is blood stream coming out from her body. And that is symbolic of the fact that when she removes her head, her skull, still life is flowing out of it, which goes to show that she represents the fact that many a times it's only a role that you're playing. It's not something that belongs to your soul. It's just an identity that you're holding on to. It's just your ego holding on to a certain identity, certain mask that you're wearing, certain connection that you're holding on to. It is something which is surface level. It is not something that belongs to your soul at the end of the day. That is not something that belongs to your life energy. It's just a pawn in the play. It's just an identity mask, detaching yourself from your ego. What if you don't have this identity? Who you would be, how you would function? I would give you an example. Say, for example, you were a person who had to separate from your family because of n number of reasons. You had to move away from them. You had to leave your family behind in order to do something that you really wanted to do. But maybe you do carry that guilt of, oh, what if, like, did I do a right thing? Am I missing on something that I was supposed to do for them? Many a times I know people have these guilty conscience about, um, just because you could not have certain people in your life. Okay. um, yeah, it's an emotion, but at the end of the day, it's only one of your identity masks. It is not something that shapes you as a person altogether. And sometimes some things will not be meant for you. Maybe you were not supposed to have that identity mask for long. There are people who are supposed to do things for their family. There are people who are supposed to be uh, connected to their family till the end of your life. But sometimes that mask or that role is not meant for you. But once you remove that identity, who you are at the end of the day, I know this message sounds a little absurd, but if you think about it, maybe you will get the answer you're looking for. Now I'm gonna start with the cup. I'm getting the alphabet V. I'm also getting the name Vikram. If in case you know someone, there is a confirmation sign. I'm also getting this, someone is being reminded here to stop chasing something. You are not chasing what you think you are chasing. I'm giving you an example to make my, like to put my point across. Sometimes we feel if we get this person, if we come into this relationship, I'll be fulfilled. The love that I'm looking for, I'll get. But sometimes you are just chasing an illusion. It's not like that. Even if you get that person, even if you get your dream partner, you'll not be happy. What if? So sometimes you have to realize you are just chasing an idea or an illusion. Are you realizing it? Are you realizing it? Many a times we are trying to escape our reality by chasing something that feels, oh, that is so beyond us. So beyond us. Many a times I will say this and many people are not going to like it, but this is little controversial. Many a times I say people, spirituality is a luxury. Doing spiritual things is luxury. Why? I would say you this because think about it. Once your basic life necessities are not fully taken care of, do you think you're gonna progress on a spiritual level? If your reality sucks, if your reality, you have a lot of debt on your head, you have a lot of amount you owe to people, your bills are not paid on time, you don't have food on the table, you have so many responsibilities but you don't have the means to fulfill that, do you think you'll be able to have a mystical experience in your life? No. No. Yeah, you can have a basic level of like, you know but in order to go deep into spiritual practices and reach those levels where you can literally flow into ecstasy, no, you can't. You have to first master the lower chakras. Lower chakras is about your basic safety, your basic needs being taken care of in this material plane. Once you master your material plane, the roots, there is a reason the chakras start from below, the root chakra. Once the root of the trees are strong, then the tree grows into a beautiful big branches and rest of the fruits and everything comes out. Okay. Once you master your root, once you master your basics, then you move up towards the last chakra, the crown, that represents your mystical experiences and connection to the otherworldly, or the spiritual plane, for the lack of better words. So I'm getting this energy of don't use something as a distraction in your life right now. Are you really looking at the burning issue that's happening? Whatever that distraction is, maybe in the form of a person. You like talking to this person on and off. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, texting, calling. I'm just giving an example. I'm not saying everyone is going through the same thing, but apply where it applies. Maybe you are just getting distracted for a moment. You're still not focusing on the burning issue that's behind the thing or that's beneath the surface. You still need to sweep under the rug. There is still a lot of dirt present there. Okay, I have this feeling. Please take care of the burning issue. It's stop distracting yourself one after the other with something or the other. All right. um, Chasing a particular pleasure, chasing using something as a distraction, even though if it's a spiritual practice, it's not going to help you for long. For a brief period of time, yeah, you might feel, okay, this is something new, it's giving me something, but after a while you're going to get bored of it. You're going to be like, it's not making sense anymore. Of course it's not making sense anymore, because in the base level, when it comes to the lower levels, when it comes to your roots, they're not strong enough. They will not be able to hold different kind of experiences. As I say that, I see the number 22, 23. So maybe triple two, three, or double two, 23 could be significant in some way. I keep seeing a lot of question marks here, It's giving me a feeling like, yeah, you will keep questioning when you're questioning from a wrong place. Your questions will never end. Never. If you keep questioning from the wrong place, your questions will never be answered, because those questions are just an illusion or a distraction to you. They're merely distracting you from the real issue or from the real thing where you need to focus on. Okay? Again and again, I keep getting this idea of make yourself step out from something currently you are holding on to. Suppose, I'll just give you an example. You are simply a housewife. Okay, you're just a mother, stay-home mother. Maybe step yourself out from that role as a person and think, what will be different if I'm not this right now? If this is not what I am right now, I step myself out of this identity. What I'll be doing, who I'll be, what I'll be exactly pursuing. Okay, maybe you need to ask those questions instead of focusing on something that has already happened and cannot be changed. Okay. I see, how, like, the way I saw the vision was the electric towers, and when they spark, like something hits and it sparks. When it rains, those big electrical towers, they just spark. I saw something like that in my vision. I'm getting this energy of you need that. Allow yourself to burst out. Allow yourself to, it's like, step out from that identity and burst and see what comes out. I'm symbolically saying that, of course, metaphorically speaking. I'm also getting the vision of a red car. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm seeing a red car in my vision. Maybe someone is purchasing a car, someone has bought recently a car or something. I don't know. But I'm seeing that. Not sure why exactly. Wow, that is interesting. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Number 32 could be significant to you. Sorry. I don't. Oh, sorry. I'm getting the vision of a giraffe. Giraffe usually represents, look at the bigger picture of something, zoom out, look at the bigger picture. That's what giraffe usually represents. Mm. Oh, wow. I just got a vision of a woman. It's like, I'll tell you how. Like the woman, her hair, is tied, or her hair is, it's like her hair is stuck somewhere, and she's trying to, like, she was trying to move her head forward, but she can't because her hair is actually stuck somewhere back. It's like the woman is sitting and she's trying to move her head like this, but she can't because her hair is stuck somewhere. This is giving me a feeling, symbolically, if I interpret this message, the feeling I have is like, you can't move forward unless and until you let go of this attachment that you hold on to so dearly. The hair that is entangled, for me, it is symbolic of the old attachments that you hold on to. Because you remember, it is always said that hair holds memory, hair holds a lot of memory. So it's giving me a feeling like, unless you let go of those things, you will not be able to take a step forward. Oh, wow. Beautiful vision that I had. Let's see. Of course, we will go in further details with the cards. Let's see how it. I'm getting a W here. And there is like a mask. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize it's not on the camera. Do you see there's like a mask here? Like this thing? It looks like a mask, this whole thing. The party masks, it looks like that. Wow. If there is something that catches your eye, then of course take that as a personal message to you. Hmm. This looks like a squirrel to me. Squirrel which is trying to make a jump. It looks like the squirrel is about to jump. Like that. That's the vision I got while I was looking at that. Squirrels often, like I take them as a symbol of trusting in yourself. Trust that you can do it. Okay. All right. Let's take some cards. Hang on. Okay, let's start from this one. Thank you, spirits. Oh, wow, that is beautiful. The moment I cut the deck, this is what I see. Number 26, unconditional self-acceptance. Wow. Sorry. Oh my God. Okay. I'm seeing a ship at the harbor, and it's like it's about to leave. They're prepping up to start the journey. Oh, and the card is beginnings, number 1. That is interesting. Okay, sorry, what I was saying. Bottom of the deck is 33, embrace effortlessness. Do you see something like this guy? I mean, this creature, not guy. This creature on the card, he's holding dearly to a cracked egg. Like he still has this tied up to himself. And wait, let me do one thing. I would like to read the guidebook on this one. Let me see. I feel guided to. Let me take that. Number 1. Yeah. Beginnings, whatever you are dreaming of, do it. Dare to stare down the dark void, the white canvas, the blank slate of uncertainty, and begin. The little dream egg of new life inside you is already cracking. It wants out into the world, and as its carrier, you are its sole deliverer. Shake off the anxiety, tell fear to suck it. You are far more than you know. Ooh. I'm connecting it to the squirrel that I saw on the plate. Like, this is similar message. You are far more than you know and worth the risk of finding out what comes next. It isn't always what you imagine, but it's always an adventure. It will lead you to the next manifestation of your soul's deep intent. This card signals the cracking open of the shell of a new life. Beginnings are a wild magic. Embrace the abracadabra. I love the message. Okay, so beginnings, let's see. Haven't used the Makali cards in a while. I want to use this today. Okay, thank you, Makali. You have got number 43, Gauri Devi. Interesting. I'm being reminded to say something. When I looked at the card, I remember I heard it from someone's mouth. I don't remember the story where when Ma Kali rages, like when she comes into the battle, she fights and everything. So one day, mockingly, like when the battle is done and everything, and she's brought back to senses, one day, like right after that, Shiva mockingly says to the goddess that, hey, now you are Kali. It seems you are, you have got this form, and I don't know if you will ever come back to your original self. Then she does some penance and things like that, and then she comes back to her original Gauri Devi form, or Ma Gauri as she's known. So it gives me a feeling when I'm looking at that, the battle is over. This is giving me a feeling of like, stop feeling guilty about the battle you fought. Stop feeling guilty about things you had to do in order to survive, in order to come where you are today. And start from the beginning, because now it's about your journey. It's about your creativity from within. Maybe till now it was about surviving. Till now it was about fighting the odds. It was about fighting for the basics. But now it's about you. It's about your creative endeavor. It's about your own ideas. It's about who you are. The reason why I kept visualizing Ma Chinnamasta, now it's about removing that identity, the identity that you took to fight, the identity that you took to survive. But now it's the time to be the real you. Okay? So your Kalima version is done. Just give me a minute, okay? There's someone at the door. Okay, sorry. There was someone at the door. Yeah, it's like it's time to give away that mask, because that mask was representation of a time when you had to do things to survive, or when you had to do things to arrive where you are right now. The journey of that mask is over. Now, thank you, spirits. Oh my God, okay. So the first card that we have, I love it, man. I love it. I love how beautifully they are coming together. I'll tell you why. Because bottom of the deck, I noticed there is the Four of Pentacles. This is exactly what I just told you. I have already given you the explanation. It's like the time when you were limited to something. It was not in your hands. You had limited resources. It was whatever that is. Okay, please apply as per your life situation. But this was something where you were restricted. So you acted the way you acted. Now it's about, look here, you have Queen of Cups and Ten of Cups. It's about now embracing the happy side of things, the things that kind of belongs to you, even though it doesn't look normal to other, or even if it doesn't justify the rules of something. Because when you look at this Ten of Cups, the people, I mean the two people that you're here, they're very different. Do you see that? This person is like a mermaid sort of tail, and this is different. This is again like, they're very different on a physical level. They are not the same, but they're happy together. There is rainbow on the sky. Things are good. Okay. Then you have the Queen of Cups. When I'm looking at these two cards, it's giving me a feeling of, and interestingly, she's holding a seahorse. Seahorses always remind me of like a balanced energy, because seahorses, I always take them as a sign of the balance between your masculine and feminine energies. Okay, symbolically. So now when I'm looking at these cards, it's reminding me of be ready for a new beginning where you have more emotional fulfillment, and let go of this feeling or this mask or this identity. And as I say that, oh wow, I just see 555 on my screen, on the timer. Okay. Um, wow. I'll keep this here, okay? You are being signaled when I'm looking at these cards. Number 7 could also be something that you might be seeing a lot. That will be your confirmation sign. 777 or 7337, those number combinations. Prepare for this new beginning. And the symbolism of her hair, I just noticed something. Her hair is the tentacles, like the octopus thing. And in my vision, I got the vision of a woman who was stuck because of her hair. And hair holds memory. Yeah. This like I'm connecting the dots. Wow. And do you notice something? I keep getting this in this image. She's wearing a hat. Her hair is enclosed in a bun. She's wearing a hat, but here her hair is free flowing. Even here, the hair is free flowing. The hair is not tied down. It is reminding you that free yourself from the shackles of your past. Let it free flow. Let's see, what else can we get? Oh, what? I love that thing. You are, oh my God, this is so beautiful. For many of you, this message is about coming back to yourself. And for some of you, this is a message about, because you also have the counterpart cards now. The King of Cups came out. We already have the Queen of Cups. This is telling you that you're about to meet someone. It's time for a new beginning, wherein you have someone who matches. It's like calling in your soulmate, calling in that home feeling, whatever word you want to use for that matter. But this is indicating a beginning which is leading you to your counterpart. And for many of you, it's not that. It's not simply that. It's about feeling complete within yourself. There's a reason that my eyes went to the seahorse right away. I told you, a balance in your feminine and your masculine. You have the counterpart cards and you have the 10 of Cups. Okay? It's like feeling complete within yourself. Both the energies coming together and feeling complete within yourself. For many of you, this is symbolic. Not feeling a lack, 4 of Pentacles. Not feeling like something is missing within yourself, but rather feeling complete with this 10 of Cups. I'll keep it here. Okay, let's keep it here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else can I get. Oh dear, yeah. I'll take that. That fell out. You have got the 9 of Swords. The moment you let go of something, it happens. That is what I'm getting. You have got the Hierophant and the World. For many of you, I'm also getting this feeling of meeting a wise person, because now the Hierophant is here as well. For many of you, this could mean you are coming in contact with a wise person that is going to make you feel or realize this thing. It's about knowledge that you come in contact with, a knowledge that makes you finally fill that void within you. Because Hierophant also represents the card of a spiritual teacher, higher spiritual wisdom. Okay, and again the world card, completion of something, feeling complete. This is done. So again and again there is an indication of, like, the way I'm getting this, again I'm coming back to that message, a new identity being formed, let gone of the old and new identity being formed. You remember of the story I told you of Ma Kali with this card. So it's like shedding that identity which you took in order to survive a particular phase of life, or in order to fight back a particular phase of life. Now it's about a complete different persona, personality, mask, whatever word you want to use, and it's complete. And that has a more emotional fulfillment in that, okay? Because earlier it was about being hyper vigilant. That's the word I'm getting. I don't know. Hyper vigilant, is that how it is said? Anyways, yeah, that is so. For many of you, this is about a higher level of wisdom that's pouring in from whatever the source it is, which is helping you to move past or move beyond this identity that you assumed with the Nine of Swords. I love the message. I'll do one thing. I'll take one more card from here. Hang on. Oops, sorry. First, I'm gonna. Oh my god. Okay, I think they want me to take. Yeah, I'll take that. Sorry, you have got horse, number 18. Unsure of how to break out of your cage, spirit shares strength through acts of liberation. Beautiful horses, I always associate them with freedom. Look, this message is like coming across so strong. And in combination of the Hierophant, it's the wisdom and the knowledge that pours into you that finally frees you out of this cage. The message is aptly sitting like, I'm so amazed. I mean, no wonder, it always happens. Things come together in the reading, no matter which deck I am using. Let's take one from here. I'll just randomly. Number 14, Merry Masquerade, Glamour, Intrigue, and Drama. I'll go with the guidebook on this one as well. They have amazing illustration, and yeah. So Mary is very much like the famed Queen of France, Marie Antoinette. She's stylish, delightful, always finding new and fascinatingly creative ways to amuse herself. Wherever she is, there is decadence and style, truly glamorous moments and lavish entertainments. But even she knows she's simply amusing herself and that there is a hole at the center of her being. What? Thank you so much. And dude, damn. Oh my dear Lord. Hang on. I'm going to show you something. You guys are going to love me for this. Do you see the mask she's holding? This is dark in color. I'm not sure if because of the glaze if it's focusing, but she's holding a mask, like a party mask. Do you see that? And dude, I started your reading on this message. I literally started your reading. If you go back and hear what I said while doing your cup, that maybe you're merely distracting yourself. Are you looking at the burning issue? Thank you, spirits, for bringing it all together. So, getting back to the message. But even she knows she's simply amusing herself, and there is a hole at the center of her being where she wishes she were loved for who she truly is and could rely only on her talent and style to express herself and not to be judged for this. To be her friend is no problem at all as long as you remain truly yourself. Only being with her has somehow made you wish to be more like her. Look beneath the mask and the beauty and the exquisite styling and see into her heart. Be her friend and be her companion, but never forget who you are and what is important to you. So, the divination message of the card is there is gossip and intrigue around a person you admire and wish to be like in some way. This person has the need of a true friend and not the need of an admirer. This card can come up when you experience jealousy and envy of those who you feel are more successful and beloved than you are. The message is to focus on your own hard work and to create your own style. If you are the subject of gossip, then you know you cannot control what is being said about you. Live your life and move through with grace. When Mary Masquerade comes up, there are some people around who want to befriend another, but simply for the influence. It is not coming from the heart. And despite her beauty and success, um, anyone in Mary's position needs true friends. Look inside and see if you have attempted to network instead of befriend. Know the difference. Do not keep false friends, fair weather friends. Be true to your own vision as opposed to what is currently fashionable and considered desirable. Creating rather than following. Wow. This message is like on so many levels you can decode it. Beautiful. I will leave it till there. Okay, because I want you to have yourself the time to sit and think about it if needed. This will be your message group number 1. I'll see you again. Please take good care of yourselves and bye-bye. Hello group number 2, whosoever chose this beautiful picture. This is going to be your reading. First things first, I started visualizing parrots the moment I started your reading. Parrots, many times I associate them with goddess Matangi. Goddess Matangi is the tantric form of goddess Saraswati. That was one thing. And the other thing that I got, I'll come to the message, okay? Just give me a moment. The other thing very strongly that I felt was the question on your self-worth. Maybe most of your life, you might have felt that in order to be loved, in order to receive something, I have to first give something. Even if it was just getting love, even if it was just about marking your presence. For you, it was always about, oh, there needs to be an exchange. Whether it was parental love, whether it was love from your siblings, or in general your family, whether it was about your relationships that you were in, okay, friendships. You always had this feeling of, oh no, I have to prove something. First, I need to give them something. Okay, I need to be there. I need to do this. I need to do that. Okay, whenever, even if you receive something, you always have that feeling of, no, but I need to give something in return. You know, that's how it will be fair, that yeah, they love me, or I'm a part of their family, or things like that. There was always a question on your self-worth, because you always associated your self-worth with being productive or being of service to someone or something altogether. Okay, now when I'm like, the feeling that I had while starting your cup, I did feel a little overwhelming. You know, it was like sometimes it almost feels illegal, criminal to just be there and to receive something. It almost feels like, no, that's wrong. Okay, I did have an overwhelming feeling while I was starting your reading. And one of the toughest lessons for you in this lifetime is to realize sometimes it's just about being there and receiving. It's not a transaction all the time. Whether it is because many a times for you people, it might also happen so that even if it comes to divinity, even if it comes to receiving something from the, I'm talking in a spiritual sense, like you feel in order to receive that divine, to feel that divine love or whatever that is, you feel always there should be something in return. It's always like a transaction in your mind, like you need to earn it. You have to earn it, that kind of a feeling I had. Whereas I'm going to say now, the reason why I started getting the idea of Matangi, goddess Matangi, she represents the pure embodiment of creativity that has some sort of ecstasy and attraction in it. It is just there and it's attractive. People, just for an example, sometimes we come across people who are so good with music, you just don't know. They're so flawless. It comes to them, it's like their nature. Flawless. You don't have an explanation. You're just attracted to their music, their voice, whatever that is. It's that kind of a feeling where it is flawless. There's nothing to be gained in return. You just are there to experience it. Okay? I think the toughest lesson for you in this lifetime would be to understand your self-worth is not linked to something. It is just your mere presence. Just your mere presence. And I think someone needed to hear this. Your self-worth is just about your mere presence on this planet. I heard it from some wise person's mouth. I don't remember the name. He said that when you start your spiritual journey, it's about finding the light at the end of the tunnel. And at the end, it's about becoming that light. That's your spiritual bliss. You first start with finding the light, and then you yourself become the light. You become that illumination power. It's like you start by finding the divine, and then you realize you are the divine. You start living that divinity. So on that note, I'm going to start your reading. Let's see. Allow me a minute to gaze through the cup. Interesting. I see elephants, like elephant heads, so many elephant heads. It's like if you know about the story of Lord Ganesh, why he has the elephant head, because initially he was beheaded by his father, Lord Shiva, and then the head got replaced by the head of an elephant. So when I'm looking at this, it's giving me a feeling of having the wisdom to understand that sometimes it's about, like, wait, let me find the right words to put it. It's the energy of realizing that, sometimes in life, it's not about assuming a particular role, assuming a particular responsibility, and then in exchange, you feel like, oh, now since I have proven something, now just because I am someone who makes something happen at a productive level, or I'm proving my worth, so now, yes, I can receive it. Again, coming back to the message I started with, there is again and again this idea of having that wisdom. Some of you, I think you have started realizing this. This is the part of your spiritual journey where you're going to realize that your self-worth is never contained in the work you do, is never contained in the responsibilities you assume towards others. And also, I'm also realizing this, that in this message there is one more message linked, that stop giving yourself away so much to people in this feeling of, oh no, but I have to do it. No, you don't owe anything anyone. You are here to merely experience what you're experiencing. Your soul is merely here to experience what you're experiencing. You don't have to go out of the way to do something, to prove something. Just a reminder, okay? And at the same time, I'm getting the number 201. That could be significant to someone. And I'm also getting the year 2017. That could mean something to someone. This this cup is giving me the feeling of, like, look at yourself. Like, you need to turn back to yourself. There is this concept of, turning back to yourself, coming within, to realize that your self-worth was never tied to something on the outside, to the external validation, to people outside of you. No, it was always from within. I'm also getting this energy of, you could have some special connection to birds, because I keep seeing birds in my vision. You could be the kind of person, no matter wherever you go, like, birds follow you, they always circle around you, things like that. Birds could be significator of, it's like, I'm getting, okay, just a moment. Okay, I'm also getting this message. Now, there is other parts to this message. So, again, please take how that resonates. I'm also getting this message that the void that you feel inside of you is about sharing. Listen to this. Okay. I'm going to give you, like, let's start like this. When you are someone who doesn't hold the wisdom, the deep wisdom of something, you give in order to get external validation. You are giving it out because you want to receive a praise or external validation. You might be doing it subconsciously, but you're doing it. Once you walk a journey, you go within and you realize things about yourself, that you are already complete. No matter what someone says, you know who you are. And now when you give from a place of wisdom, you are giving it because you want to really give it. It's a joy of giving. There is no expectation in return. So now what I'm getting here is that you need to realize one thing. Many a times you could be a person who is very giving, but you end up disappointment. That disappointment is telling you something. The disappointment is telling you to return back to yourself and understand that at the end of the day, why are you even expecting external validation? Why do you think that just because you gave and you were supposed to get validation from someone and you did not get it, your giving away was waste of time? Why do you think it like that? You have to merely give in order to share the joy of giving. That's it. That's about it. You are giving because you want to give. You just want to share your joy. You want to share your blessings. So the void that you feel inside of you, you just need to understand the reason. It's not that you're doing something wrong here, but sometimes doing without understanding causes the pain, causes the suffering. You might be a giving person before and you could be a giving person even now, but now the place that you're giving from is different. Now you have the understanding of why you're giving or not at the same time. So the only thing that matters or differs is the journey of the wisdom that you covered, that journey between not knowing and now actually knowing what you're doing. You were giving even before this. You are becoming giving even now. But the place that you're coming from is very different. Now it's about sharing that ecstasy, sharing the joy. Ooh, I just enjoy. I love sharing with people. I love sharing my gifts with people. I love sharing. It's like, when a musician works for money, and when a musician works because he wants to work, he wants that creativity to flow so that people can enjoy, and along with him, even they can enjoy the ecstasy of music. Are you getting my point where I'm coming from? So there's a reason, like there's a very different place that both of these are coming from. There will be a singer that only works for money. They're just concerned about the money there, the material aspect of it. So there's a difference. And there's a person who makes music because he wants to make music. Because music is a feeling of joy which he really wants to share with other people. Like, hey, listen, you also enjoy this. So both of their music, the level of their music would be very different. So I'm getting something like that. So that journey, or that wisdom that needs to embody. I'm getting this feeling you are on this journey. Your journey is about that wisdom to gain. The wisdom that says that, you share for the joy. It's never linked to your self-worth. Beautiful message. Let's go. What else can we get? I'm getting the alphabet R. For many of you, this is a reminder to you. Take a step back and understand why you're doing something. Are you doing it because you really want to do it? Or are you doing it in the pressure of proving a point? Or are you doing it because you want to prove something to someone? Or you want to just, um, in the flow, it's like, oh, you're doing it in the pressure of someone. I think for many of you, there needs to be a question asked to yourself. Are you doing this because you want to prove your self-worth to someone? You want to show them, look, I'm better than you, or something like that? Or are you really doing it because you want to do it? The reason I channel the energy of goddess Matangi, she represents the divine flow of creativity and something that has a divine essence. It's so flawless. And it has a power of attraction that cannot be defined. There are no words to define it. So I think you need to ask this question. Wow, that was oh, I didn't expect this message to come up in that kind of a manner, but I'm glad I could deliver that. Let's see. Some of you, I'm getting this in context of your education. Okay. Something related to your education, you need to question it or take a step back and think, are you really wanting to do this? Or if you really want to do this, then you don't have to prove anything to anyone, because I'm getting something in related to your education as well. This could be very specific to someone. Again, take as per your, sorry. If there is something that catches your eye, please take that as a personal message to you. Number 28 could be significant. Excuse me. 28 could be significant to someone watching me. Okay. All right. Let's start with your cards. Oops, I'm starting with this one. Oh, beautiful. You have got number 36, Earth of Kali. You have number 31, Lady with a Bosch Egg. I have seen this card coming out first time in a reading. I haven't seen this before. Ancient Wisdom. Okay, I'll get a guidebook on this one. Like, just allow me a moment, okay? You have got number 26, Milk and Manure. Hardships are coming to an end. The seeds you sowed will be blooming soon. Beautiful. And you have got Don Your Witch Hat, number 25. I'll get the guidebook on these two, okay, just to get more specific. Allow me a moment. Hmm. So, oh, we are starting with this one, Don Your Witch Hat. You are the mistress of your own power. The witch's message is trust yourself. Let no source outside your sacred self make decisions for you. Oh my God, this is literally like what I just said. Oh, and I just noticed she has the body of a bird. Oh, damn, like it. Thank you, spirits. Um, your feeling, conviction, experiences, inner knowing are enough. Right now, the witch asks you, who is the ultimate judge of your worth and well being? Are you serious, spirits? I love you guys. Thank you for confirming the message. Is this a person or institution outside of yourself? A belief or a shame? Uh, a belief or shame or limitation you were raised to believe? Is it society that demands your conformity? The ultimate authority is experience as embodied by you. You are being asked to devote significant energy to listening, tending, and growing the relationship with yourself. Become your own best friend and the ultimate authority on what is best for you. Wow, can't believe this. I'm going with this one, number 31. Lady with a Bosch Egg. The lady with the Bosch egg is the one in this lifetime who has been chosen to keep safe and sometimes keep secret deep esoteric knowledge. Throughout history's most troubled times, there have always been courageous beings ensuring that the sacred knowledge was kept alive. Even though the world may burn and disasters befall humanity and wars take down the cities, there will always be those brave souls who will take the knowledge represented by the Bosch egg, camouflage it, and keep it safe so that at a later time, when the world is finally ready, we all can learn. So, the divination message of the card is it may feel to you that you are receiving wisdom from ancient sources and that some of its energy may feel unfamiliar to you. Even dark, it is likely that you're receiving messages from times when people like you, the misfits and mystics, were oppressed and punished for their natural gifts. Explore at this time something to do with Renaissance or medieval times and understand that the knowledge was brought through to you, a very fortunate being living in these fortunate times. Keep it safe, learn all that you can, and explore the esoteric symbology, the history of magic and spirituality. Know now that while you are safe, you may wish to keep silent about certain practices. This is actually, yeah. Oh, interesting. Wait, let's take some tarot cards and get more specific and details. Thank you, spirits. I would like to take some cards on this Earth of Kali. Can we get a clarification on this one, spirits, please? Thank you. Earth of Kali. You have got the Page of Cups. And this is the Fool card at the bottom. Again and again, this idea of starting a new journey, but this is towards wisdom. It reminds me of the card of Hermetic deck, the Fool card. In that Fool card as well, there is like a crocodile, like an alligator in the water. Wow, I'm gonna show you that card. Hang on. Let me get that. Hang on, just give me a moment. So this is the card I was talking about. It literally reminded me of this card. There is a croc here as well in the waters, which is symbolic of the fact that you are starting a journey that is indicative of a deeper esoteric wisdom. Because in this deck, the foolish man represents a person who is not literally starting from zero, but this person holds some experience already. These cards are kind of similar. Yeah. It's like, it's not that you're starting from zero, you have no knowledge at all. It's like you already hold some experience, but now the journey starts about more advanced level. And when I'm looking at these two cards now, it is also giving me a feeling. You also got the card of this ancient wisdom. It is reminding you to receive. Okay. I have clarified this card with the Artha of Kali. It is telling me that it's time for you to receive deeper knowledge. It's time for you to receive deeper understanding of why certain things you have been doing till now. For many of you, it's like you're ready to receive this wisdom. You will come in contact with people, you will come in contact with sources that will help you to understand this, okay? Wow, birds again. The bird symbolism is so significant. Again, this lady is holding a bird in her hand. My God. Please pay attention to the birds that you see around you. There's something significant. I keep seeing birds in your this thing. Let's go in details. What else can we get, spirits, please? Thank you. Oh, that came out flying. 5 of Cups. This idea of King of Swords. Some of you, you have a blessing, because I channeled Goddess Matangi in the beginning. She is the goddess of knowledge, deeper esoteric knowledge, because she's the tantric form of Goddess Saraswati. And again, there's a bird. And some of you, it's about Hermes. Maybe you connect with his energy. There's a blessing upon you from the God of wisdom. In whichever way, form, shape you connect to that divine energy, you do have a blessing of like knowledge and wisdom pouring in. For some of you, this is about your creative abilities. You are expanding in your creative gifts. You feel more in tune with your creative gifts. There's a blessing like that I'm getting. This is so beautiful, actually. I'm reminded of a bit from Ramayana, where Lord Rama gets the clue that he has to go to sage Vishwamitra to learn his further education. Like, he was given that hint by Mahadev, by Lord Shiva, that for your next level of studies, you have to go to this particular saint, this particular sage. He will be the one who will teach you the next things in life. So I'm being reminded of that bit from Ramayana. So maybe for many of you, this is indicating a source of knowledge that is coming to you. Interesting. For many of you, I feel this message, or this knowledge or wisdom, or whatever word you want to use, it's coming from a masculine energy. My eyes keep going to this card. It's flowing through to a masculine energy, this thing. Beautiful. Let's see. Oh, wow. Oh, damn. I love this. This is the start of your, oh God, this card was like trying to pop out. You got the Death card at the bottom and the Nine of Pentacles. This is the beginning of your new journey that will lead you to your resourcefulness, that will lead you to your freedom when it comes to material resources. This is inspiring you to move ahead in this direction because it will lead you to your freedom. Nine of Pentacles is the card of freedom. I always see it as a card that gives you the freedom to do whatever the F you want to do. It buys you time. It gives you the material resources. It's the card that represents the freedom you have to do your own SHIT. So this is indicative of the fact that whatever this knowledge, this wisdom is, this will help you to open up a new path towards your freedom, especially when it comes to your material resources. And do you again notice there is a bird here? I do keep seeing birds, blue birds. Okay, there's a bluebird here. There's a bluebird here. Beautiful. For many of you, this is a confirmation sign if you see a bluebird. I think oh damn, the moment I cut this deck, look what you have, the Empress. Yes, this is leading you to your ultimate freedom. I think that was the message. I don't think so I need to clarify anything else. So this is going to be a reading group number 2. I'll see you again. Please take good care of yourselves and bye-bye.